Thanks, guys. Juan, I appreciate let me speak for a little bit before we start this morning. Just a few minutes right here. And each year I come to this camp, and one thing in baseball I always preach, no matter what, and probably anything you do, is loyalty. And remember the people that had a big impact on your life and a big impact on your baseball career. Or, but like I said, more than just impact on you as a person. A lot of us right now, that impact is our parents. And again, my parents are a big impact on me. And Juan, like I said, I was a student in his camp back in the 80s, and all the way through. I probably worked it, been, you look at about 1988 all the way through what it is now, 2017, and been a big impact on my life, a big impact in baseball, and I always very, very respectful and very loyal to the people that helped me. But first year coach in the major leagues, and it was like I think I told you, I spoke just for a few minutes last year, a dream come true, and everybody asked me up there, what's the difference between minor leagues and major leagues a little bit. And I still think the biggest thing that you guys will see watching on TV is one of the biggest changes again is speed of the game. Each level that you go up, things get faster. If you're playing 10-year-old baseball right now, and when you go up to 11 and 12, the game's going to get a little faster, then it'll slow back down. When you're a 13, 14-year-old and you finally get to high school baseball, you play JV baseball, it's going to be pretty fast, it'll be okay, but then all of a sudden you take that next step to varsity baseball, it'll be the fastest thing you've ever played until you've played about 10 games and you can slow it back down. Then it will just be just like normal. Same thing in professional ball. You got A ball, double A, triple A, big leagues. Each step that you go up, it gets a little faster until you finally get to the highest level. And all of a sudden you get to that highest level where, I even as a coach, I think for the first 10 games I ran out there this year, the ball seemed like a ping pong ball going, everything's pretty fast. After 10 games, it slows back down and looked like just slow baseball game, just like I managed for the last 12 years. But slowing the game down, biggest difference is the speed. I think the other biggest difference in the major leagues this year is, and Victor will attest to that being a hitting coach for as long as he has, is the speed of the pitches, velocity of the pitches. And it's incredible to see how many guys now throw over 97 miles an hour. I mean, it's incredible. I'll put a perfect example. You guys saw the game. We faced the Yankees in the playoffs. The one-game wild card, we jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Boom, they tied it in the bottom of the first. They brought in their relievers. That game, we threw one pitch at 97. They threw 72 pitches, 98 or above. That game, 72 pitches that game, 98 or above. We had one game, bases loaded. Joe Maurer, but for me, is still one of the best hitters, if not best hitter in all baseball. He doesn't swing at balls. He can make 100 miles an hour look like 80. Chapman comes in, 104, 104.5, 105.7 miles an hour. I'm just like, wow, that's pretty good, but it all slows down. And the one thing I want to leave with you guys on probably the one thing to challenge yourself always as a player is two things. Find a routine. Find a routine that you like to do, try to stick with it. And a routine might be something that you get to the field each day. It might be something you do on your own, but find a routine that you like to do in the batting cage, the way you throw, the way you run. Find a routine, the way you feel ground balls. Routine in baseball is a lot better doing something every day with a routine than just one day at a time doing a lot. Find a routine. The number two thing, and this applies to homework, baseball, any sport, and I say this the most. What are you doing when no one's looking? It's easy to go up there, hit off a batting tee when a coach is putting the ball up. It's easy to take BP when an adult's flipping to you. It's easy to run when you got somebody out there watching you. It's easy to do all that stuff. But what do you guys do when nobody's watching? When no coach is watching? It shouldn't change. You should work just as hard when nobody's watching. That's big league players. That's on down. That's professional players. That's good high school players. They don't need anybody to be there to work with them. They know what they want to do. They can work without somebody saying, go do that. Those guys can do their homework without someone sitting right by. Those guys know that routine. What are you doing when nobody's watching? And that's a big part. Big part. Last thing I'll leave you with, guys, is always enjoy this game. I say it all the time. Enjoy this game. Enjoy it to the fullest. None of you guys, this is a job. Not even close. Not even close. This is a game, and this is fun. It won't be a job while you're at this camp. It won't be. If you're a senior right now, still not a job. If you're going to college next year, still not a job. A lot more commitment, but still not a job. Enjoy this game. It is fun. Come with a smile, leave with a smile, guys. Enjoy the day.
Hey, let's hear it for Jeff Smith. And Dennis, when I was